Good morning, lovely viewers. I am not going to call you easily offended millennials in this video because this video is about not caring about who you offend.
And guess what? This video, I don't give a single fuck who I offend.
A lot of people try to tell me that my gender is not real or I'm not really trans, whatever that means, because of how I dress. Albeit fairly androgynous and very cute.
Okay, the word androgynous I think means for both genders. She's wearing a leather pair of short shorts. I don't know, socially though, men don't usually wear skin-tight leather short shorts. Androgynous, my fucking ass.
When I see people saying you have to dress this way or behave this way to be trans, I see that as enforcing gender stereotypes. That's why it's completely okay to express yourself and be yourself however that means to you. There is no right or wrong way to experience a gender. That is because we all experience gender in a different way.
She uses a lot in this video, experiencing a gender. You don't experience gender. You're born into a gender, whether you're male or female. You don't experience gender. You are a gender and you experience the social norms of that gender. You mean we all experience life in a different way? Because gender and life, it's like one way or the other, you go through life a different way. Whether you're a trans person, a straight person, fucking this, that, or the other thing, whether you're a fucking blue alien, life is gonna be different for you. No fucking shit. There are 3 labels that I will accept. You are male, you are female, or you are a fuck, I almost flew up the middle finger to the camera. But anyway, fucking... I don't remember where I was. Shit, fuck.
What we perceive each gender to be is entirely based off of what culture we're raised in.
I'm 90% sure every single fucking culture has male and female. It's not even culture. Fucking the animal kingdom has male and female, and you don't see any fucking lions or jaguars claiming they're fucking gender fluid. What is this fucking bullshit? Okay, so nature made us as people. And nature made it so there are 2 kinds of people. There is someone with a vagina, that's called a girl or a female. And then there's a male who has a penis. This isn't fucking a social construct. This is a basic thing in nature, male and female.
And we can only put the label on our gender that most closely matches the gender that we actually experience.
The gender that we actually are. Science tells us what gender we actually are. It's not that hard to figure out your gender. All you gotta do, go to the bathroom so no one sees you, pull down your pants, look at whether you got a dick or vagina, and that'll tell you.
Labels can only get so close to describing the actual phenomena that is gender. We're so lucky to be...
It's not a fucking phenomenon. It's not a man-made construct. Gender is in nature. Male and female. Male, female. There are 2, not fucking 76 as she gets into in this fucking stupid video.
Able to experience this. The fact that I can wear short shorts with a men's t-shirt and a tie is so much fun.
Okay, I'm not saying that you can't wear what you want. Doesn't mean you're gender fluid because you like to dress in guys' clothing. And if I wanted to walk around in a fucking dress all day, I see no problem doing that. I know by society's norms I might be judged and stared at, but I can wear a fucking dress if I want to. Yeah, I guess clothing shouldn't have a gender assignment, but if I wear a dress, that doesn't make me a girl, that doesn't make me gender fluid, that doesn't make me transgendered. That makes me a dude wearing a fucking dress. And when it comes to girls, there's no one telling you can't wear guys' clothing. Because for the most part, nowadays, guys' clothing is just considered a unisex thing. It's not a girl's cut shirt, it's just a fucking shirt.
Items of clothing impacting the way they identify within the social construct of gender.
It's not a social construct. It's, as I've stated multiple times in this video, and I can't stress it enough. Gender is something that appears in nature, male and female. It is not a social construct. The concept of a social construct, if you really want to break it down this far, is a social construct. Everything you break down is a concept made by man if you really want to get that deeply into it. That doesn't mean it's not seated in nature or science.
No one can tell anyone that their gender is invalid because of the way they express themselves.
I'm going to tell you your gender is invalid if you tell me you're fucking gender fluid, okay?
Gender is a performance, so why not put on a show?
It's not a fucking performance. It's what you are. You don't have to express that in any kind of performing way. Performing generally means acting. And if I want to break this down really far, you're acting like another gender. You're not another gender. Your performance is acting one way or the other. It doesn't mean that you think you are. There's no particular way to be one gender or the other. You can express that how you want to express that. I have no problem if you're a guy wanting to wear a dress and you're still a guy. I don't care. You're not hurting anyone, do you? But when it comes to deciding whether you're a gender or not, it's a permanent decision. You know if you're transgendered, and you take the steps to be transgendered. All these fake genders are all social constructs created by anti-conformists. Conformists, that's not a fucking word. There is a right way to transition. It's called making a decision of which gender you are, and if you are the opposite gender, you make the transition through pills of estrogen or whatever a male takes or whatever a girl takes to become a male, and you undergo the surgery. That is the right way to transition, and in my mind, one of the only ways to transition. You don't socially transition. You don't decide that your friends have to call you a girl one day and a guy the other.
I socially transition by telling people my preferred name and pronouns. I may choose to physically transition in the future, but my transition is not invalid because it does not include a physical aspect.
If you don't want to make the transition, it's because you are not actually transgender. Not because you're trans, it's because society has you thinking that, oh, I'm a special little fucking snowflake. But no, you're one or the other or you're transgendered. You make that transition. You don't decide one day that you're this, or this. There's not 76 fucking genders. There are 2 ways to identify, and that's male or female. Everyone else shut the fuck up.
The world is a harsh world for trans people, so it's understandable why you may not want to change anything about yourself. Or it's okay to be comfortable with the way you express your gender, even if your gender expression does not traditionally align with your gender identity.
Yes, the world is a harsh world for trans people. So I do understand, like she's saying, if these actual transgendered people stay in the closet as transgendered people, because society is not used to transgendered people. So I understand why a trans person would not want to make the transition or not come out of the closet. But a trans person in the closet doesn't flaunt around going, I'm one or I'm the other every other day. A real trans person is scared of coming out of the closet, not that they don't want to. Okay, let's take this example for a second. I'm a guy, right? Okay, so one day I walk in and I tell all my friends I'm transgendered. So I want them to refer to me as a girl. But as a guy, I'm still wearing baggy pants, fucking flannel shirts, and I'm just out there trying to get bitches and hoes or whatever people call them nowadays. Anyway, back to that. Just imagine that. Imagine if I had decided that I'm a girl, but I'm just gonna do the same thing that straight males do. It doesn't make a single lick of fucking sense. You don't explore your fucking gender. You are one, the other, or if you're transgendered, there's no exploration. You're a trans person and you make the transition. Gender expression is not fluid. As I keep saying, one or the other. I'm not calling you a guy one day, a girl the next. That is so fucking stupid. And just Tumblr, get off Tumblr. It has you all in a box believing you're all special fucking snowflakes.
Sometimes this journey to figure out your gender is painful, but it doesn't always have to be. Ooh, time for a wardrobe change.
Your wardrobe change is literally you putting on a suit jacket. You change nothing else, wearing the same shirt, the same fucking jewelry, you put on a suit jacket. That doesn't make you a dude. It means you're wearing a suit jacket. It's not a change of wardrobe, you put on a fucking jacket.
Oh, does that bother you?
Not even a little bit. Not even a little bit. Does not bother me if you want to wear a dude suit. I don't give a fuck what you wear. You want to go around in a tiny fucking dress all day, I don't give a single fuck. But putting on a jacket does not make you a different gender.
So here's the point of this video. Everyone's gender is different. There are infinitely many genders because no one experiences their gender in the exact same way.
And here's the point of this video. There are two genders. And if you want to be trans, you have to make the transition. You have to want to be the other gender. You don't act or pretend you're the other gender. You truly believe in your head, as a trans person, that you are the other gender. No, there's two. There's not infinite. There's two. Count them. 1, 2.
That is why I've started the hashtag 76 genders.
76 fucking genders. You've got to be fucking kidding me. Who the fuck is this bitch? Or male, whatever the fuck they identify as. We're only starting with 76 genders. Apparently she thinks there could be fucking millions of genders. If you just want to identify as a fucking rock, that's your fucking gender. People make no fucking sense. It's like the people who just think they're a fucking animal. It's the same fucking thing. It's just as heinous and fucking stupid.
Whenever you and your beautiful gender post anything on social media, please feel free to tag your posts with hashtag 76 genders.
Can I hashtag 76 genders this video so y'all can see how fucking stupid you are?
If you think that I'm just trying to be a special snowflake, that's fine. I'm probably never going to be able to change your mind.
That's exactly what I think you're trying to do, Milo. That's exactly what I think you're trying to do. By definition, you are what us non-social justice warriors call someone who thinks they're a special fucking snowflake. Whether you're not trying to be a special snowflake in this video or not, you are giving people validation to their bullshit on Tumblr. You're giving them this validation. Like, okay, let's go for another example of why this stupid bullshit is so silly. I'm a white dude, as you can see, big surprise, white dude. So one day I walk up to my friends and I decide I want to be black. So I have everyone start referring to me as Jerome, and I have everyone thinking I'm black. And if they use the N-word around me, fuck man, that's real racist. But then the next day I want to be a white dude. It's kind of like a guy going, I want to be a girl, then I'm a guy, I want to be a girl. Make up your fucking mind, because it's not a mental disorder, it's not you thinking you're a gender, it's you looking on Tumblr at... Alright, so my video cut off after 20 minutes, but what I was saying in the rant was, when mental disorders were a trend, back a couple years ago on Tumblr, everyone had, depression, anxiety, this, that, and the other thing happened to them. Just like I was pissed off that all these people decided it was cool to have mental disorders, I'm really sure that real transgendered people are really fucking pissed off at people like you because you make them seem fucking stupid and you invalidate them to the rest of us when they should have nothing but support for being an actual transgendered person. Not this gender fluid bullshit, but an actual transgendered person. Just go on Tumblr. Look up gender fluid, put yourself back in the box of like-minded people who've decided that this is a real thing. You can put yourself in that box of thinking, do have no one dispute you whatsoever and not to listen to anyone else because people like Milo are telling you that this is a normal thing to be a special fucking snowflake. I get it. You don't know who you are. You're looking at the trends on the internet and you just decide you're one of these. But guess what? You're not.
You are not alone. You are not the only person in that space who is not otherwise represented gender-wise. I hope this makes sense to some of y'all, and I hope that some of y'all can take this in a meaningful way.
Didn't make a fucking lick of sense to me. You know what, if you know me personally and you were offended by this video, but you made it this far through, good on you for having an open mind. I'll respect you, you're not hurting me in any way. I'm just letting you know my opinions on what I think about this whole thing. Because in my opinion, this whole 76 genders, whatever bullshit, I think it's all fucking stupid. And this video has lowered my IQ, so you know what, fuck it, I'm fucking done. I don't give a fuck. Shit.